share that maybe that anemia project being done by Dr. Pawan or Dr. Agarwal looks very promising from community point of view, from health domain point of view, from making an impact on the entire countries, so that you take it to the Viksit Bharat, right? Healthier Viksit Bharat. And then we say that, yes, step three, we say that, yes, your thing is okay. And we give you that, whatever funds is required, initial funds, seed money, I will say, and then you do a research. But the crux is this that a report has to be submitted, because under corporate social responsibility, we are very much, we also have to answer we have to answer to the auditor कि अच्छा ठीक है दे तो दिया आप इनका बताइए रिपोर्ट का इनका रिजल्ट क्या है. There I think we need a lot of cooperation from everyone, and that is one. uh, so when you say we are doing the research, but at least some reports of that sort should come out, which gives us more in the comfort zone that the things are more right.
I
So
think
it
the
is a very
common,
simple thing.
yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
tell me.
I think the common question I have been asking is like whether a student
Hmm.
applied for MedEngage scholarship can also apply for
Yes,
an research grant, or
yes.
this is the
So
ambiguity.
you apply for both, suppose, Pawan, right?
Yes, ma'am.
uh, but if you win, I think it is more important that everybody should. I will see everybody should win, right? But
Hmm.
if you apply when you and when I think it should be called, thought of only one award going to the one person, so that everybody gets a chance.
But for the application, they can apply for both,
Yes, they can.
but they will get only one award depending upon their promising
Yes.
SOP.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
yeah. Because it should
And
always, you should give chance also to your friend, who's also part of us.
yes, ma'am. And one more thing, whether this scholarship is applicable for the people who are studied their MBBS in the foreign and came back to India while writing FMGE exam. Does this scholarship support those people?
Yeah. So actually, CSR funds is within the country of within our own country only, right? So if that person, say, suppose is studying in AIMS, right? Assume karo
Yes, ma'am.
AIMS mein ya kahin
Yeah.
aur. So the
Hmm.
college has to be affiliated by MCI, right?
Hmm.
So for we don't give this scholarship to the students who are just now presently studying abroad.
No, I'm
But
saying
yes,
about
in
the
India.
PG.
No,
The
I'm
people.
saying both things.
Okay.
I'm saying
If
both.
both.
Is that
If
a
the
student studying just now in India?
hmm, like for a PG graduate,
Huh.
he'll
If
be
he's studying in anywhere in India,
he'll be okay. It's like he got
suppose
it. He's
PGI
eligible.
Chandigarh mein pad raha hai, yes. The
Hmm.
only part of that, we cannot, this being within the MCI thing domain, so it has to be MCI affiliated, okay? Or
Hmm.
MCI. India mein hi rahega funds. CSR funds
Okay.
cannot go out. This
Good.
is a rule.
Yeah, the question was like they are like I did my MBBS from foreign, but I'm studying right now in the PG here only, so they can apply.
So you can apply.
Yeah, anyone studying doing a degree in MBBS career path in India, they can apply, irrespective of their MBBS origins.
Yes.
Sure. I think that answer solves the question, I think. So we will be moving to next part about the speakers and how did they
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I'll be
thank you.
glad to hear Himanshu and Anshika. I have heard Himanshu. I was only on phone calls only.
Thank you so much, man, for those insightful words. Next, I would
Thank you,
like
Pawan.
to thanks, man. Now coming to one of the most awaited segments of today's session, we're delighted to have with us previous MedEngage scholars who have successfully secured the scholarships and will be sharing their first-hand experiences. Mr. Himanshu Jindal, he's a two times MedEngage scholar. He's an applicant of 2023 and 2024. And Mr. Anishka Agrawal, she's a MedEngage scholar of applicant 2024. And Swastik Pandit, he is about to join the meeting, but right now he's traveling. So he has shared his uh, applicant strategies. How do you get that scholarship? So we'll be sharing the document with you guys. A very warm welcome to all our speakers on the panel. I have a set of questions submitted by the participants. I'll direct these questions to the panel, and each speaker may respond to the questions that are most comfortable with. Okay, the first question which you have: what documents and preparations are required before applying for the MedEngage scholarship?
So, Pawan, do you want me to go with this one, or will Anshika take this one?
It's maybe Anshika has been recently went to the scholarship, I think
Yeah,
so. She
yeah,
remembers, I think so. I think it's better Anshika will take this question.
sure, sure.
Okay, so I will tell what all things are in the application are required. So first is the like your credentials and your background, that have you ever applied to the MedEngage scholarship before. And then they ask for your state proof like domicile and all the stuff, along with the family income. So you have to submit the documents. The second one is the academic details, in which you have to upload your mark sheet of the prior academic year. Then the third one is the research publications, in which you have to upload all the international and national papers you have published in the journals. And you have to give the web link of the paper, along with the full PDFs of the paper. And the link should quote the citations, like how much citations does your paper have. Then you have to upload all the certificates pertaining to the poster and paper presentations you have done in any conference. So these are the things that are required. Then in the last part, there are three sections in which you can add your awards, whether it is curricular related or extracurricular. Then there is community
I'll
services,
help you.
if you have done any
Yeah, I'll
community
help.
services. And
You want to
lastly,
add
the
more?
bank details.
Lastly,
I'll just
Bank details.
bank details. Yes, sure. Yeah, ma'am. You can also share some insights which you're thinking.
no. Very nicely she put it up. I'll just help her. So, since this is a holistic program, we wanted also to understand extracurricular activities or community service. What we have also included this year is also some of you met engaged winners only supported asked us. Please include uh, disability. I say able bodies. Okay, disability factor. This is I'm not saying of research, overall scholarship, right?
Hmm.
And single parent. You will be glad to know that without naming anybody, that person. He was a parent and he really got a lot of fun. He won. He got the funds from us, and he could prepare for the various competitive exams, complete his MBBS journey, and you will be proud to know he though he being an employee, he's an IS officer. He topped in Tamil Nadu.
That's
So
very
right,
extreme, ma'am.
this is extreme, and he is like ambassador like Pawan and everyone. So these are the only two factors. Otherwise, Anshika summed it up very, very well.
Yeah. And ma'am, I think income certificate, if anyone can submit instead of income certificate, they can submit the salary certificate of their parent, like the one
Yeah,
month salary.
yes. There are three things we gave. We understand it, and you also understand the logic why we have done. Okay, because see, we also have a process advisor. And process advisor is not from MHM. They are big four. And you can understand big four, Deloitte, EY, KPMG, and PwC. So, so they are our process advisors from the income certificate. Yes, what is being notified by Government of India, we put it on that. And either income certificate or, we have been little liberal in getting Form 16A or income certificate, whatever, whichever
Sure,
is feasible.
sure. I think I'm not sure of this domicile certificate. I never heard of this domicile certificate. Can
No, no, I
you
have heard it. I had
can you
it.
shed some light on this?
Yes. So domicile certificate, you get it from the state. I was also part of it since I moved from Delhi to Mumbai. People were needing domicile. They wanted domicile certificate, right? So मेरे पास था नहीं. Honestly speaking, I went back to my place, home state. I got it. That is one way. Second thing, uh, somewhere it is also applied. आपके what सदस्य होते हैं kind of thing. They also issue. That is also valid.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you.
Because one more point I just want to tell you, how will the process advisor know? We have given a lot of liberty in terms of whether you are from the aspirational district college or you are from your aspirational district is for home, your home. Because aspirational districts we have to focus, so we will
Hmm.
not know any. Logically we will not know where are you from.
Sure, ma'am. Is there any particular cap or number of the like the scholarships which will be giving to the students, or is it based upon the merit? If you feel like there are 400 to 500 merit students, which you'll be giving
Uh,
to everyone. Otherwise, on a year you'll be having a cap. You can't give more than these many scholarships.
So as I get your questions, yes, there are criteria selection. There are selection criteria because if more than 10,000 people apply, we also have to see whom to give, whom not to give. That is why we have a process advisor. It's a it is a very scientific, criterias uh, through which we are trying to see that one scholarship not should not go to one household. Three scholarship not go should not go to one household. Suppose Pawan, me and you are brother sister, so we should be very very wary of it. I know people will have other thoughts on it, but yes, everybody should get the chance. That is one. Criteria are very very chiseled. It gets vetted by a lot of people, including the juries across the country. We cannot do see, I know Himanshu Jindal, for example. I know him just right, but he has to satisfy that entire criteria.
Sure, ma'am. Got it. You excellently put that. Let's move to second question. I think this question will be taken by Himanshu because he says like 2 times he got the MedEngage scholarship. Which selection criteria do you think are given the most importance?
So, although, like as you may understand, there's no definitive criteria that is laid out. I mean, all we know is that it has a combination effect. There are a lot of factors, and they work out in unison for your profile. So going by what is available publicly, the criteria include your academic achievements, which further include like national and international publications. So what matters for these publications is the impact factor, right? Impact factor basically is the impact factor of the journal, right? So higher impact factor journal obviously has higher impact in the academia. So like just a brief definition for impact factor, it is just the average number of citations that any average paper in a journal receives. So number one is impact factor for the journals, and then citations for the papers you have published. And I think there's a limit that you can only choose up to seven each for international and national. So maybe you can like choose the top seven papers you have published. And then you have poster and paper presentations. Then again, the conference that you went to, whether it was in person or virtual, and like whether it was international or national. So I think that would count. And then the academic achievements, like the cumulative percentage that you got in the last professional examinations, and your extracurricular achievements. And there's like a recent tab that's been introduced by the name of community service, right? So if you have been a part of some NGO, if you have done some community work as part of your MBBS curriculum, that counts as well now. And overall, I think your profile, or rather, I should say, your profile's viability for winning the scholarship is defined by a sum total cumulative score for all of these factors.
Yeah, that's very well put. Yeah. And one more thing, Himanshu, like, is a scholarship is like in an year of a batch, like you're from GVS, some medical college. So it's like in the final year, only one people can get the scholarship, and otherwise it's like totally in one college, only one person can get the scholarship.
No,
Have you seen
no,
that?
No,
no, no, no. Not at
I
all.
think
So if
ma'am will
the
continue.
entire, yeah. So how does it happen? If Himanshu is from third year, okay, you are from
Mhm.
fourth year, you cannot have apple and orange comparison. You will always have
Mhm.
apple to apple. So if Himanshu is in a third year, his entire details will be crossed by the third year only. आप fourth year में हो तो fourth year. If I am in internship, Himanshu cannot be compared with me because it's for the obvious reason, right?
Sure, ma'am.
Very nice
And
question, Pawan, because this question, once upon a time when I was, initial years of MedEngage, then I thought, ये ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है kind of thing. But I was also explained the same thing by the senior doctors who are here in Metropolis.
ma'am, is it like in an year, like suppose in final year of AIMS and Delhi, you
Hmm.
can only select only one person in the total year, or otherwise it
No,
depends
no, no,
upon.
no.
It's
It
not
all
like that.
depends upon your see how you have performed in that year, right? What
Hmm.
are your credentials? कभी मान लीजिए हम कम्युनिटी सर्विस नहीं किया, assume, just I'm assuming it, right? तो obviously उसमें आपको आपको marks zero मिलेगा. Suppose you have not done anything,
Hmm.
because that is why we don't give it is unbiased, because right, because we have process advisors too. That process of advisor says, say Himanshu got 40 upon 50.
Hmm.
Himanshu got say 41, 42. Anshika and Shivangi got this mark. So जिसका है उस हिसाब से तो ऐसा नहीं होता. We don't do.
Sure,
Otherwise, why should we support this particular program?
sure, ma'am. Anishka, do you want to add anything else to the Himanshu's answer? Do you want to add something else like
No,
what is the
no,
selection?
that's
No,
all. Hmm.
that's all. Thank you.
I think I
So,
can add a bit. Simply put, the answer to all such questions is that there is a defined objective criteria, right? And I think
Yeah,
the profile of each applicant, it reaches a panel of judges, and the judges don't know about the applicant, right? Like
yeah,
while you are
yeah, yeah.
submitting, you know your details. So let's say there are X number of viable candidates for a particular scholarship, then there's no point for the judges to differentiate between those viable candidates. So that's what I
Yeah.
think.
So yeah, yeah. So if Anshika, suppose I am one judge and Pawan G is one judge, so Anshika's thing will go to uh, two, three people. Himanshu's will also go. So Pawan doesn't know कि Anshika का मेरे पास आया है and so all those things. So it's and then
okay,
they give us sealed them last way. Okay. See, these are the criteria. Based on these criteria, we have selected Himanshu or Anshika.
okay, it's like in Corona scholarship, like you'll have like a
Ekam
two, three
even if
rounds.
yeah, yeah. Even I don't know.
Sure, ma'am. Um, I think there are some questions in the chat.
Yes, please.
Is income certificate of year 2023 is sufficient, or
24,
they should have the
25.
latest?
Yeah, yeah. Latest होना चाहिए. That gives a little vibe, better vibe. Because that person will say, if suppose Himanshu is given the income certificate of 24, 25, you have given 23, 24. Because so there is
Yeah, but I
there is
think
a departure.
for application of a income certificate, it will take at least 10 to 12 days. We have to go for the
Okay. I tell you,
municipal
no, the form,
corporation. Yeah.
no, then form 16,
Huh. I'm not
they
aware
are
of form
flexible.
16.
Form, yeah, form 16, they will see it is up to the process advisor to decipher that, right? Between form 16.
Sure, ma'am.
You want to say something? Yeah. 1 minute. My coordinator will say something.
Sure.
True. Yeah, yeah, that is true. Good point. So if the income certificate is, it cannot be but valid, Shiva. If it is valid for, 3 years, ऐसा देते हैं वो लोग, है ना? Then
Hmm.
you can do. But generally, what my experience have been talking to you guys that some few people have differently given income certificate, Pawan, but majority of them have given us Form 16. So
And
we are flexible into it. Yeah.
sure, ma'am. Another question is like, there is a student who is in the first year and he didn't get his result for the first prof. what he has to submit for his results.
What you have? What is the completed year? 12th है?
Yeah, 12th, and after that he's studying in first year right now.
Yeah, obviously the completed year देगा ना वो.
Like right now he's in his first year journey. Like he
No,
didn't complete his.
understood. I am in the first year. What is the completed mark sheet I have? 12th ka na?
Yeah, 12th
So he
का.
has to submit 12th ka. He will submit that. He has that. He will submit that only. He has no choice.
Sure, ma'am. And domicile certificate is compulsory, or we can submit anything like an Aadhaar card for showing the origins, like they're
No,
from this
Aadhaar
district.
No, see, I'll tell you, Aadhaar card. I was in Delhi only, and then when I come here to Mumbai, I can always change my Aadhaar card. How will you know whether I'm from Mumbai or Delhi or Hyderabad?
Sure, ma'am. Mm, 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 mm. Some people are asking, can I submit my nativity certificate which has permanent residency mentioned? I think, Shalini ma'am, this question is directed to you, I think
हाँ
so. You can I
हाँ
submit
हाँ
my
हाँ no no
nativity
there is
certificate?
one more. हाँ नेटिविटी में कैसा सर्टिफिकेट रहता है?
I don't know, ma'am.
No, I'll tell you. Before I that, if a person is in first year, that the 12th wala, you can submit your NET exam marks, no? That is there.
Hmm,
Yeah, that is more authentic, no?
yeah. Ma'am,
Yeah.
one more thing, as you said in the cumulative score of this selection of this scholarship, you have
Hmm.
mentioned there is a component of the community service. Like the
Yes.
research and the projects and everything, we have a certificate which will be certifying us he has done something XYZ. But whereas community work, most of the time we won't get any certificates. Very rarely we get a certificates. For that, how we can submit?
Yeah. See, I've been in the community service since 20 years. Basically what happens, I don't know, so people generally take some in writing also that they have given into done. But what experience I have, that most of the doctors have been doing little blood donation camp, right? Some people have
Hmm.
been into some community service now, so that photos or something like that, if they have done. Some questions are coming, can you look at it, because these are critical questions. So for that community service, so some to upload has to happen. That,
Hmm.
yeah.
Uh, I think this is my personal question. I think so.
If
Right now I'm in an incubator in a IITs. So
uh-huh.
for that I'm in semi-finalist and in third row in some IIT Guwahati and IIT Kharagpur. So they don't provide us any certificates because it's right now it's an incubating system. Like so we just have the mail key. I got selected to in this round three of this IIT Kharagpur and
You submit
semi-finalist
the mail. You submit the
mail
mail.
of the formal mail of the people who send them.
Formal mail. Yes, formal mail. At least some. Then I can push ki. Suppose Anshika has given a formal mail, Pawan. So, है ना? So then we can take a call on this particular. Okay?
Sure. Thank you.
There was some
Uh,
question on domicile. I just saw, but I then it vanished. Just see
domicile.
नहीं नहीं कुछ था. I follow. Maybe it's answered by my.
Yeah, yeah, I have answered that certificate, ma'am. Like they have been asking domiciles instead of domicile, they can submit some native certificate or some other card. Then
And even if you have you are stuck up, you can give my number, Pawan. Right. What I was doing, there was a question early morning today for somebody, I don't remember. So I asked my process advisor that this is a situation. Okay. So since they are the person who are going to evaluate the forms, not me. Okay. So I can as well, from my side, I can ask them. Otherwise,
mm,
what Himanshu was saying, and Shika, they are the perfect people, since they have gone through that. Uh, कि क्या देना है नहीं है. So in case still that there is, you can send in those people. You can send me a mail, or you have my number. Take my number, and you can still give me. I will
it's
still
better
ask.
we'll add you in the group, ma'am, so that all the questions which were flooding in the group, maybe you can answer those questions, or otherwise I'll keep a list of all these questions and I can send you via mail so that you can forward it to the response.
Because it becomes
responsibility.
like an FAQ types, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
frequently asked
Yeah.
questions. Yeah.
It won't
There
be
is
something. Bolo, bolo.
there is some other good questions also coming in the chat.
Yeah. Same time
If the
declaration.
people if the people are
Can
doing some research, like
okay.
most of the research are like time taking. Like think of
Ah.
some RCTs or something, like it will take up to 2 to 3 years. So the people who are doing a very good quality of research, but they don't have
Mm,
papers because it's a very good quality research, it will take at least 2 to 3 years.
mm.
So if it's not published and it's in the stage of like an manuscript stage,
You
so
have to declare it. Though we see, suppose you have that research and Himanshu has a published research.
hmm,
Who will get better marks?
yeah, it's like published, like we have the
I know publication बहुत
authentication.
tough हो. Yeah. I have taken that into account also, Pawan. I have understood that. We have taken that into account. Like even we are planning कि whoever, just like Himanshu, maybe उस समय apply किए होंगे, अभी तक उनका research नहीं publish हुआ हो. Right, he's trying, but that has to be declared, correct?
Sure.
Ah,
They can
I have a point
declare they
to
have.
add in this.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Like I have the same problem when I was applying. So one of
mm,
my project was a long-term project, but I
mm,
had the ethical committee approval letter in my hand. So I
mm,
uploaded that instead to show the
mm.
credibility of my project.
Yeah,
Yeah,
वो
that
time
works, I think.
लगता है. That we understood, and this side also our doctors they will understand, right, Anshika?
Yeah, so if you don't have publication but you have the ethical committee approval letter, you can upload that instead.
Hmm.
If you're talking of research, and suppose you don't have that also, for example, and you want to apply, right? An ethical
Hmm.
committee आपकी February में बैठेगी. Assume करो. So your guide, say your guide is Himanshu ji. So he can give कि Pawan has applied for this research XYZ, okay, and but on ethical on once the ethical committee letter comes, you will share that ethical committee letter to us, Metropolis, right? So you're not being dishonest, but you're just declaring it कि ethics committee का letter तो important है ना?
Hmm.
But आपके guide या mentor declare करके दे रहे हैं in writing, that can be approved.
Sure, ma'am. Very well
This I'm
answered.
telling on the research side वाला, because these
Hmm.
questions are coming to me कि वो February में बैठेगा या January में बैठेंगे ethical committee के members. So that is not under your control, correct? So
And
you
one
what
more
you
thing. Yeah, ma'am.
हाँ बोलिए.
One more thing, like in the website when I checked about the
हाँ.
research grant, they have mentioned you have to complete your research by Feb 2026, and you
Mm.
should get the signature from the principal investigator, and the money will be given as a split by
Yes.
like 35 percentage in the first. Can you explain that
Yeah.
process? It's like an
Yeah.
confusing for me.
Also, no. It's whatever is written is true. That we generally give the seed money because we also have accountability of whatever funds we have given in the research. And we need to also have at least manuscript data, right? At least by February or first week of March, because we have to also justify the funds that we have to auditors. How are we going to do that,
Because in the
right?
website they have mentioned non-diagnostic experiments will be supporting non-diagnostic experiments or something
Yeah,
in the
why
research.
we say, yeah. So why we we say we are a diagnostic company, and in CSR क्या होता है? Anything close to your business is not a CSR activity. So we say, it's not a CSR activity. That's in law. So okay,
Okay.
you cannot do anything. You can also go to the that. So what we do, somebody asks, we can. This is a research, and we want to do this from the diagnostic of Metropolis. That is not allowed also.
Okay.
Okay. That
Ma'am,
cannot be allowed.
can this product development or market fit, pilot development, all these things, will come into research or otherwise it's come into entrepreneurship, which can be considered as
Actually,
research?
yeah. Actually, it comes into entrepreneurship. Anything related to medical research, we can support. Right.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe I
Because
think.
see, this entire support is for you people.
Hmm.
Right. But within the CSR framework, we also have to see that how does it impact the overall society? That is one, right? And second, that it should be hardcore medical research, not so much like uh, this marketing and all those things, right?
There are some questions floating in the chat. What's the best form of input as community volunteer work? Like, and they should get a letter of appreciation in writing or any
Yeah,
letter of
writing.
work.
In writing only that you have done, say, I remember, I'll tell you, doing something for others. So, it is like any letter will help. Or sometimes, there was a guy who said, कि मेरा newspaper में निकला है. So initially we thought, कि no, but then we saw his name. His name was written there. Then only we could add up marks to them. How can we write like that? Because see, even if I say process advisor will put a caveat to it. He said, no, I cannot do that. Right?
Sure, ma'am. And
Pavan,
yeah,
can I
you want to?
like jump in really quick and mention a few points?
Sure. You can.
Yeah. So I think the like some of the participants who have doubt regarding their research being published or not, and that not being able to like upload it. Like my advice would be, if you have data and if you have the analysis ready, then you can like very simply publish it as a preprint, and that is very easy and quick thing to do. And then you can use that preprint link as a publication. You do not need to wait for that data to be published in a peer reviewed research, as in a peer reviewed journal. So I think if you publish it as a preprint is like as good as in a journal. And
Mm.
secondly, yeah.
Sure, you can continue. Yeah.
Yeah,
Continue.
and
Good point. Yeah, good
and,
point.
and secondly, those who have doubts regarding the documents, I would say any sort of proof you have, it is better to sort of combine all of them and into a PDF file and compress that file and then upload. I think this is better than not uploading anything. Let's say you have a letter and you are not sure if this would work. I would say it is better to use that letter and combine it into a PDF file and upload than to not upload it at all. I think whether or not it is worth evaluating is up to the judges. If they find it is not
Yeah,
like valuable enough, they won't score it.
yeah.
Himanshu, I think you have answered it very well. And I
Yeah,
just want
very
to
well.
know, what if the preprint? Like, if we go for a preprint, will it be any hindrance for our publication in any journal or something like that? It will delay the process.
So the journals, like most of the journals that I have come through so far, all of them have this policy. They do not consider preprints as duplicate publications. Preprints are actually encouraged in academia because you are sort of disseminating your research findings earlier. Like you're not
Mhm.
waiting for the whole peer review process and the publishing process, which at times is very lengthy and very tedious. So peer review, the preprint, yeah, the preprint publication process is actually encouraged by the academia. So I don't think there would be any problem. Except for case reports, there can be some problems, but for original research, I don't think there would be any problem with any journal.
The preprint publication is like free, and can we know some websites where we can do this preprint?
Yeah, so I have published earlier on, there's this website called Research Square, RESEARCH, Research Square. I'll type it in the chat box. And this
Mhm.
is an initiative by Springer only, the Springer publications. And then there are platforms like bioarchives, and I'll basically type those in the chat box. Yeah,
Sure.
the link.
It works.
Yeah.
Very good
Anshika, do you
info.
want to add? Yeah, continue. Anshika, do you want to add anything to this thing?
Pardon?
No, I would just say that apply in each and every category, as Himanshu sir said. Like, don't
Mhm.
skip any category. Add anything like you think is like valuable or will add to the points in your total. So even I don't have much of the community service skills in my CV, so I just added my blood donation camp certificate, and that counted. So just add something in each category.
Sure.
That's it.
Thank you.
So that's what I wanted to tell Pawan. Nice that you organized this so people became more this. So guys, whether it's in research or scholarship, more pronouncedly research, right? Just apply because you don't know which idea of yours, you know,
Mm.
juries will also like it, right? And even if the idea is good and we all feel, including the jury, I'm talking on research, if jury feels that it's going to impact long term, huh? We will definitely encourage such, researchers because you are rising researchers for our country.
Yes, ma'am. And any of the speakers have the experience worked in any laboratories or any uh like the MedEngage provides some laboratories also, like the research grant. Have you been to there or have you explored that option?
Guys, uh, okay. So these people, observership की बात कर रहे हैं because these are two different things, right?
Yeah, like I'm asking them ki, like in the MedEngage scholarship, apart from MedEngage scholarship, have you just like in the MedEngage website I have seen there are so many opportunities compared to the scholarship and
Yes,
the
yes,
research grant
yes.
also, the observership
Ah,
and all
so,
these things.
so I'll just tell you, the one is internship, okay? That you do it. So there is another spot for that. I'm not the right spot. Then you have laboratory tour. That is for one day. What is coming up very big way, and you guys are in Delhi, observership, where person can spend at least 5 days to 15 days. It all depends upon how many days you want to spend. And you can see the all the all you can go through the you can show your interest and you can go through all the processes labs because I'm not a lab person. So you can go through that. I can connect you to the right person. Your lab, like him, Pawan, you send me some mail, right? I've connected to that person. Once that person is, I have shared the number also to that call can come to.
Sure. I
So there is
think
very good opportunity. Labs are really good. I being a non-medical person when I was very enchanted by these labs. So in Delhi, there are a lot of opportunities to go into the labs.
huh, like we have so many medical facilities here, that to government. So
Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. True, true.
I think we have answered most of the questions. I think we
Guys,
can
I need to
wind.
take a break. Yeah, I have a call at 8.
Sure, ma'am. We're winding this webinar within 5 to 10 minutes. 5 minutes, I think so. We're done with
And
most of the
I,
questions.
yeah, and I think Pawan does deserve a clap, an evening clap.
Thank you,
Correct?
ma'am. Yes,
And please do apply in the research as well as the scholarship. Hmm? We have a lot of faith in you all. You are the healer of our country. You will take our country ahead. So all the best. Let our country be Viksit Bharat.
ma'am. There's last one more question. The people are asking
Haji,
like
bolo.
Form 16 is only available for salaried person, whatever the contractual workers or self-employed. Doesn't have Form 16.
So you must be having your whatever income tax. Income tax तो भरते होगे ना? कुछ तो
Yeah,
भरते
okay.
होगे. You
Anything
apply that.
which, yeah,
Yeah, which shows that my income is X. Then we
yeah.
will push. No, see, whole idea should is to decipher things, right? Make things easier for you people,
Hmm.
right?
Just keep the
Then
documents which you have.
yeah, and then it is up to the advisor also. They also have to do work, no? Like
Yes, ma'am.
Himanshu ji said that the jury decides basically, and juries, who are these juries? Tomorrow you will be also will be one of the jury. Yes, right?
Yes, ma'am. And last question, I think so. Then after that, we'll end this webinar. Tamil Nadu does not specifically have a domicile certificate. It has a nativity certificate where permanent residency is mentioned.
Yes, you can do that.
Do that. I think
Last,
the cert
Prashant, I'll tell you, the fellow who's I'm talking about, who's become a
Hmm.
bureaucrat, वो नेटिविटी ही सर्टिफिकेट डाला था.
I think the certifications are not that much mandatory. Like whatever certificate which you have, like related to the information, I think you can upload them. It's like
Yeah.
better not to upload anything. You have something which you can upload.
So yeah, yeah, and the certificate I mean they must be having process advisor must be having a mechanism to check that also because when
Hmm.
10,000 form में they have to check, no? So
For
we
sure.
will do our best. I am pretty sure you guys will do your best. Let things roll on.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you,
you for
Pawan. Thank you, Himanshu. Thank you, everyone, for the. Now you have not given me two people. You have given me lot of, lot of doctors, lot of people. Where when I comes to AIMS, I can always join. I can
yeah,
have a
ma'am.
chat.
You can surely. You can
Thank
just
you.
call me. I'll come.
Yeah, okay, no problem. And we are in next month. We will be coming to you, Minju Director. So very
Sure, ma'am.
very nice. I will talk about this initiative.
Sure, ma'am.
All the best,
Thank,
guys.
thank you.
All the best.
Thank you,
Do
ma'am.
well.
Thank you.
Sure. I think we'll be winding this webinar. Thank you, Anshika and Himanshu, for taking your time out and explaining the whole process and answering every Q&A. And even it's very informative. We got ma'am also in this webinar, so she has clarified most of the questions also. Thank you, everyone. We're
Thank
Yeah,
winding
you.
this.
you're welcome.